So I just found a way of finding email addresses and phone numbers of people who are literally dying to buy your services. Now, what usually happens is when people reach out to other people, they do cold outreach, they try to sell the services and everything. They usually end up like facing a lot of objections because they're trying to sell the service to people who are not actively looking for them. And then they try to persuade them, convince them that, yeah, you should buy from me. But what if there was a way of finding people who are actively spending thousands of dollars not to actually pay people to do the service which you are trying to sell, but just to find the people who they can pay the money to? Imagine you're a video editor. Will it be easier for you to sell your services to someone who does not want video editing, or someone who's potentially spending thousands of dollars just to find the correct video editor? Your pay is going to be higher, you're going to have 1,000 times easier job in convincing people and getting the sale and getting the money in your bank account. And this is exactly what you need to do. First thing is simply go over to Google, google.com. I'm pretty sure you all use Google. And after that, you have to search for this. So just copy this and over here, paste it. So over here, where it says service, like obviously don't just press enter. You have to replace service with the job title of a person who offers your service. So for example, like let's say, like you offer video editing services, then the person who offers video editing services is called a video editor. If you offer like development services, you're like a developer and you want to reach out to software companies and you want to offer your development services, you'll basically be called a remote developer or a web developer or a developer. Imagine you offer like you help people with lead generation. The person who does that basically is called like a demand generation specialist. If you offer like outbound services, then the person who offers like outreach services, the job title of that person is an SDR, sales development representative. Let's say you have like a recruitment agency and you want to help people who can basically find people to close high ticket sales calls on their behalf. The person is known as a remote closer, a high ticket closer. So simply replace service with the exact job title of the person who offers the exact service you're trying to offer. So let's say I'm trying to sell like video editing, then the person who offers video editing services is known a video editor. So I'll simply enter that over here. And after that, you replace location with the exact location you want to target companies out of. So what will happen if you just search for like video editor jobs, it's gonna show you jobs in your locality. And that's fine. But if you like, let's say you live in like a third world country or something, obviously there's like a arbitrage. If I like reach out to companies in the US, for them paying $2,000 or $3,000 is actually a freaking steal because they're used to paying $5,000, $6,000 for in-house editing teams, and that is a lot of money for someone in a third world country. Now I don't offer like video editing services, but for a lot of people in like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Southeast Asia, like South America, everything, it's life-changing money. So yeah, basically, if you're like in a third world country, you maybe want to target like more affluent places. So let's say I want video editor jobs in like, let's say the state of Texas, like let's say Florida. I can do that, and now it's going to display results. You can do like entire countries. I'll say like just enter states. For example, if I want jobs in London, I can simply enter London. If I want jobs in like, basically just enter the exact locality you're trying to target. Let me take the example of Texas. A simple example, you can do it for anything. Once you have searched for this, simply click over here which says like jobs. So yeah, just click on jobs over here, and now it's pretty simple. You're gonna download a free Chrome extension known as Instant Data Scraper. I'll remove it to show you what it looks like. Yep, click on the add to Chrome button, click on add extension over here, and now Instant Data Scraper is going to be added. Over here, simply come and click on the extensions icon over here and click on Instant Data Scraper. Boom. After that, if you like over here, it's displaying some random data because it's trying to scrape all this yellow area. But we want the name of the companies which are present over here, which are actively hiring for these editors. So what we can do is simply click on try another table over here. And now as you can see, we have the name of the exact companies that are hiring along with the other things like the job title and everything. So what you can do is you can simply cross out all the other tabs which you don't want. So right now we have like the job title, the location, like the location of the like the place where we're hiring and everything, like where exactly in Texas is the company based out of, and then the name of the company, which is the most important thing. Without the company name, we cannot do it. So I'll actually remove all these different things. Like you can see how much they're paying as well, like if it's a full-time job, part-time, or it's like contractor based, whatever. And then you can click, like just select infinite scroll and click on the start crawling button, and now it's automatically gonna like go down, and then it's gonna scrape the data for you, and you just let it run for a couple of seconds, and it's gonna basically go through this entire data set and then scrape the data for you. I'll pause it, and once it's done, I'll come back. So for some reason, like this is not exactly working. In the morning, like instant data scraper was working fine for me, but for some reason it stopped working, which is absolutely fine. So if instant data scraper is working for you, which is like going to be the case for like 99% people, simply click on copy all over here, and you can simply open the entire data set in Google Sheets, and I'll show you what to do in case instant data scraper is not working for you as well. So just paste the data, and now you can see we have the name of the companies which are present over here. So either you can do that, or what I did is I went over to ChatGPT, I selected the latest reasoning model, and I gave this prompt. I'll update this prompt in the post as well so that you can use it in case you want to do. So edit post. Yes, ChatGPT prompt. So I pasted this prompt, give me the list of all company names that are hiring, separated by a line break in a code block. And what I did is basically I went to the Google page over here. I went and like I scrolled to the bottom. Then I selected like everything. I pressed Command A on my keyboard and I pasted that below it. So basically ChatGPT then went through it, all the different data, and now we have a list of company names. So we can simply I think paste it over here. And as you can see, we have the list of all the companies that are hiring for video editors currently. And now it's pretty simple from this point onward. What you can do, like what you can do now, like actually like what you should do is simply go to the software known as Leadwave, which is absolutely the best lead generation software ever. And that's because I built it, because I've tried each and every single tool and I know what exactly is good in a tool and what exactly is bad. So what I did is I combined all the things which were good and removed all the things which were bad. So that's basically what you did. And the coolest part is we actually are the only company that gives you like unlimited freaking credits. Like there's no other company which gives you like unlimited credits, truly unlimited. Over here, anyways, you come over to company to domain finder. So there's this feature known as company to domain, and now we can simply paste a list of all the different companies that are hiring for video editors and click on the convert to domain button over here. And now I'll just simply pause it, and it's going to take maybe like 30 to 60 seconds. And now from before I was about to pause it, it's done. So what we can do is click on the download CSV button over here, and if we open up the CSV file, upload, you can click on the browse button over here and simply upload the CSV file which we just downloaded. Just let it open. Now we have the exact domain of the companies which are actively hiring, and what we can do is apply like a data filter where we only see the list of companies which have a domain. So you can come on here, apply the filter to remove the blanks, and what I'll do is simply copy this entire thing, remove this, and copy it. Now in Leadwave only, we have this feature known as lead enrichment, where we can paste a list of company domains, and over here you can apply filters. Let's say you only wanted the founders or the CEOs of these companies. You can enter the job titles which you want, founder, owner, CEO, or CMO as well. Let's say basically enter all the job titles you want, and after that select how many maximum employees you work on per company. Let's say I want like 5 employees or like 10 employees or like maximum employees. You can select that. After that, if you only want employees you want like who have like an active phone number in our database, then you can select this. If you're fine with only the email address, you can like leave it unchecked. We'll still display all the employees which have the phone number present, and click on the enrich domains button over here. Now what it's going to do is simply it's going to run and find like verified email addresses and phone numbers of all the people who work over here. Another thing you can do is, it's not a part of the script, like I did not think I'd include this, but over here we have a website email extraction. So over here you can like paste the websites over here, click on the extract data, and then it's going to show you like the social media URLs and all the other profiles and everything which are present on the website. So if you want to do like cold outreach as well, if you like, this will work really well if your niche, like the owner of the company, has the email or the phone number on the website. If you belong in a niche which does that, for example, like let's say dentist, then it's going to work. Otherwise, it won't work. Then you can click on the download CSV. You can see lead arrangement results are here. Click on the file, click on open, click on upload, and boom, simply upload the data over here. Yep, as you can see, we have successfully found the data. We have gotten like the domain of the person, we have gotten the name, first name, last name, we gotten the title, we gotten like the headline, what's the job title, we gotten like the email address, we gotten the personal Gmail address and the personal Yahoo address as well. If you want to reach out to them, we found their phone number along with the country code, the location, city, and everything. So basically, now you can reach out to these people, and basically you can like sell your service. You can be like, yo, I saw you were hiring for this job role and I can help you like this. Like, you might think this is not really like out of the world or something, but let's say I was hiring like an SDR. Every idiot, every person is going to be applying to my job like as an SDR, saying like, yeah, I've got 3 years of experience, I've got this, blah blah blah. But imagine a person reaches out to me and he's like, yo, I'm an SDR and using my direct outreach strategy, I booked like 90 sales calls for the last company I was working for, but they were not paying me well enough. So I wanted to see if I could use like the same systems for you. Now that's a dope outreach message. I don't know about you. I'll at least get on a call with them. At least. Even if I don't end up hiring him. So that's the part. So I've given you access to this. And yep, that's how basically you can find like people who are dying to buy your services. Because these people are literally spending thousands of dollars. They're paying like LinkedIn, Upwork, all these different platforms to showcase their jobs. And now you can reach out to them directly to the owner and the decision maker so that you're not lost in a swarm of like 500 different applications which the HR manager is going to reject. And over here, you can see the company extraction results over here too. So yeah, if I click on the download CSV button, I'll show you what it looks like. Website extraction feature is usually good for local businesses, not really these massive companies, because most online businesses they won't have the name of the owner. Obviously, it's not like a hard rule. It's possible that the owner might include their own phone number over here as well, but yeah, it depends. Yep, over here you can see we have the domain of the company, then the email addresses which are present, then you have like the phone number which are present on the website, the title of the website, the description of the website, then you have the Twitter URLs, you have like the Facebook URLs, you have like the Google Plus or some shit, you have the YouTube channel, Instagram, like LinkedIn, everything. You have the company emails and all, which are basically present on the website. So you can like maybe reach out to them. I personally won't do it. I'll mostly use it if I wanted to like reach out to them on other social media channels as well, like Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever. Or I could use this to personalize the email, so I can feed this data to AI and tell them based on like the company description. You can like write personalized first lines for it and everything. So that's basically how you can find like verified email addresses and all of that cool stuff. If you have any questions, if you want to ask me anything related to this or any other thing, just drop a comment here below and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. Have a lovely, awesome, fantastic day ahead. Bye bye, man. Take care.